There are no plans for a proclamation for the month of June, but I can tell you this president is very proud to be a president for all Americans, regardless of race, religion, or creed.
In a move that has sparked widespread debate, the Trump administration has announced it will not officially recognize Pride Month in 2025. This decision aligns with a broader shift in the administration's approach to LGBTQ+ issues. Amid these developments, discussions have emerged about redefining June as Family Month, reflecting a significant cultural and political shift. Pride Month, celebrated each June, commemorates the 1969 Stonewall riots in New York City, a pivotal event in the LGBTQ+ rights movement. In 1999, President Bill Clinton officially recognized June as Gay and Lesbian Pride Month, a tradition continued and expanded by subsequent administrations. President Barack Obama broadened the recognition to include the entire LGBTQ+ community, issuing annual proclamations and hosting events to honor the contributions of LGBTQ+ individuals. During his first term, President Donald Trump's approach to Pride Month was notably different. In 2019, he acknowledged Pride Month via a tweet highlighting the administration's global campaign to decriminalize homosexuality. However, he refrained from issuing formal proclamations or hosting official events. This approach signaled a departure from previous administrations' practices and reflected the administration's broader stance on LGBTQ+ issues. Since returning to office in 2025, President Trump has taken a more assertive stance on cultural issues, including those related to the LGBTQ+ community. The administration has rolled back various initiatives supporting LGBTQ+ individuals, particularly efforts centered on diversity, equity, and inclusion. These actions have contributed to a more hostile environment for LGBTQ+ individuals, especially transgender people, in the United States. In June 2025, White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt confirmed that President Trump would not officially recognize Pride Month. During a press briefing, Leavitt stated, "There are no plans for a proclamation for the month of June," asserting that the president is very proud to be a president for all Americans, regardless of race, religion, or creed. This announcement marked a significant shift from previous administrations' practices and underscored the administration's broader cultural agenda. The decision not to recognize Pride Month aligns with other actions taken by the administration. For instance, Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth removed Harvey Milk's name from a Navy ship, citing alignment with national priorities. Additionally, the Department of Education rebranded June as Title IX Month, focusing on women's educational achievements while effectively sidelining Pride Month. These moves reflect the administration's emphasis on traditional values and its opposition to what it terms gender ideology. Amid these developments, discussions have emerged about redefining June as Family Month. During a press briefing, a reporter suggested this idea, asking whether President Trump would support changing Pride Month to Family Month. Leavitt did not directly address the proposal but reiterated the administration's commitment to serving all Americans. This exchange has fueled speculation about the administration's intentions and its broader cultural agenda. The administration's decision has elicited a range of reactions from various stakeholders. LGBTQ+ advocacy groups have criticized the move, arguing that it undermines the visibility and rights of LGBTQ+ individuals. They contend that the lack of official recognition sends a message of exclusion and marginalization. Conversely, some conservative groups have praised the administration's stance, viewing it as a reaffirmation of traditional values. They argue that the emphasis on family and the rejection of Pride Month align with their cultural and moral beliefs. These groups have expressed support for the idea of designating June as Family Month, seeing it as a way to promote their vision of societal norms. That political figures have also weighed in on the controversy. Democratic leaders have condemned the administration's actions, asserting that they represent a rollback of hard-won rights and recognition for the LGBTQ+ community. They have called for continued advocacy and resistance against policies they perceive as discriminatory. Within the Republican Party, responses have been mixed. Some members have supported the administration's decisions, aligning with the emphasis on traditional values. Others have expressed concern about the potential political ramifications, particularly among younger and more socially liberal voters. This internal debate reflects broader tensions within the party regarding cultural issues. Experts suggest that the administration's actions could have significant long-term implications for the LGBTQ+ community and American society at large. By not recognizing Pride Month and promoting alternative observances like Family Month, the administration signals a shift in cultural priorities that may influence public discourse and policy. Sociologists note that such actions can contribute to the marginalization of minority groups by diminishing their visibility and recognition. They argue that official acknowledgments like Pride Month play a crucial role in affirming the identities and experiences of LGBTQ+ individuals. The absence of such recognition may lead to increased feelings of exclusion and stigmatization. Political. Analysts observe that the administration's stance may energize its base by appealing to conservative values. However, it also risks alienating moderate and younger voters who prioritize inclusivity and diversity. This dynamic could influence electoral outcomes and shape the political landscape in the coming years. Legal experts warn that the administration's broader actions, including rolling back diversity and inclusion initiatives, could have lasting effects on civil rights protections. They emphasize the importance of vigilance and advocacy to safeguard the rights of marginalized communities. These developments underscore the ongoing struggle for equality and the need for continued engagement in the democratic process. The Trump administration's decision not to recognize Pride Month in 2025, coupled with discussions about rebranding it as Family Month, reflects a significant cultural and political shift. These actions have sparked widespread debate and highlight the ongoing tensions surrounding LGBTQ+ rights and recognition in the United States. As these developments unfold, it is essential for individuals to stay informed and engaged. Understanding the implications of policy decisions and participating in civic discourse are crucial steps in shaping a society that reflects diverse perspectives and values. Whether through voting, advocacy, or community involvement, each person has the power to contribute to the ongoing dialogue about inclusion, recognition, and the rights of all citizens.